Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us here. I'm Anthony Antoine. For more than a year, we've been reporting exclusively on a scam targeting Wells Fargo bank customers. Tonight, a 24-year-old woman is charged for her alleged role in this scheme. Fox 26's Randy Wallace has been at the forefront of this. He is joining us in studio with the latest. Randy.
Yo, Anthony, now her name is Jacquelina Trana Chambliss. She's charged with credit card abuse and fraudulent use of identifying information in Harris County. She has 2 other cases in Brazoria County.
For you.
With the dispatch of Wells Fargo, I have a code for you whenever you're ready.
In at least 4 of the cases we reported on, Jacquelina Trana Chambliss allegedly showed up to cut customers' Wells Fargo cards in half. Police say she intentionally avoided cutting through the embedded chip, allowing her to steal tens of thousands of dollars. Wells Fargo first denied customers who lost substantial amounts of money refunds until we got involved.
Welcome to the show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've actually been watching this story for quite a long time because I study all these different news stations from different cities like Minneapolis, North Carolina, Charlotte. I have all these people that I watch on this one channel, and it actually shows me all these local kind of news feeds, and there's a lot of cool stuff that happens in those places. So this is one I've been following, but they've never really been able to find this person. They've had video of her for a year, and they haven't been able to find her, but they finally did. And I think the reason that they did is because she kind of appears feminine in the video, you know what I mean? But in real life, she looks like she is a stud. And if you look at this picture right here, she looks like Cleo from the movie Set It Off. So no wonder they didn't find her for a year. She looks like a completely different person. But I call this girl the Phantom of Wells Fargo because they couldn't catch her for a whole year, and that takes a lot. You know, she doesn't look like she's like the most intelligent criminal I've ever seen. But yeah, she actually got away with this for quite some time, and she stole tens of thousands of dollars from innocent people. So I'm going to start this story off. You've seen that. That kind of shows you what happened. They caught her. Yeah. The ending will show you what actually is happening to her in the court system. And right now, I'm going to take it back about 9 months, and you'll see that these are the victims that she has. And never mind the audio on here, because their audio has static in it. I don't know why. It's not me. Okay, I checked it. Trust me. But let's check this out. This is a pretty interesting story. I know y'all like the fraud stuff, so here you go. Start.
May 16th, you get a phone call that appears to be Wells Fargo.
That's correct.
What'd they tell you?
They told me that there was fraud alerts on my account on a couple of charges that they didn't feel like were mine, and they wanted to know if I had a minute to go through them.
She was also able to tell you transactions that were valid.
Absolutely.
That you did make.
Which again is what gave me the kind of assurance that I was talking to a real person. When they show up to your door, they are going to identify themselves, and then they are going to share this code with you.
You got it on your ring cam.
Yes, she's standing on my door and identified herself as Wells Fargo. She said, I have a code for you.
With the dispatch of Wells Fargo, I have a code for you whenever you're ready.
The code matched at that point. I pulled my card out of my pocket. She had a pair of scissors with her. She cut the card in half. She put the card in a white envelope, sealed it, and then stuck that white envelope in a brown envelope and sealed it, and basically drove off.
Last month, we told you about a Kingwood couple that almost lost $8 grand in the same scheme. Here's a picture of the woman they say showed up to get their card.
That looks like the same chick.
This woman and someone in a dark car.
Correct, little black
basically went to a Kroger and an HEB.
2 HEBs.
2 HEBs in your neighborhood.
Probably within 2.5 miles of my front door.
And stole about 20 grand.
A little over $20,000 in less than 30 minutes.
Wow, $20,000 in 30 minutes.
Clifton Donato is the first Wells Fargo customer we've interviewed who has an accordion. So, of course, we asked him to play it. What Clifton says happened to him is a tune we've heard many times.
This is awesome. You know what? Let me stop it right there. Y'all want to talk about stereotypes? This is a black dude playing polka fucking music. Fuck yo stereotypes. Let's move on. And God bless this guy, because I do not like polka music, but God bless the people
I got a
that
phone
do.
call from a gentleman posing as someone from Wells Fargo.
He's telling you actual transactions, charges that you made.
Yes.
He's looking at your account.
Yes, he's going one by one. I said, yes, that's my account.
You feel confident you're talking to someone with Wells Fargo.
Right. And at that point, he's reading everything down as I'm looking on my online banking as he's reading it down. And in the same order. We need to cut your card in half. And we'll send someone out to your house to get the card.
The person that was going to show up at your house was going to give you the number that they already gave you.
Why not just destroy the card entirely?
A young woman shows up.
A young woman shows up.
They prey on the older guys.
And I met her out there on the street at the driveway. And
older people.
She read off the number, the GW9034.
The number you were given.
Yeah. And as instructed, cut the card in half, put it in an envelope.
Clifton lost $4,400. Wells Fargo originally denied his claim, saying he or someone he knows made the transactions. 24 hours after we interviewed Clifton, he told me Justin from Wells Fargo called, saying the bank overturned its decision and the checks in the mail.
This woman came to your house to get your card.
She did. She did come to the house pretty quickly after the call.
Another victim.
From the Wells Fargo fake employee.
In August of last year, we told you how Lori Kimball almost lost $23,000.
Another one? Damn.
I had made a comment on that. Was
God,
so
this girl was getting tons of money. I'd like to see what her Instagram looks like.
And then she's
probably taking vacations to
well, aren't you glad that
Maui?
we're doing something about it? And so,
who knows?
I still have that anger of, the audacity of her to say that when she was the person who was stealing.
A woman shows up and cuts your card in half.
Took my card, cut it in half, put it in an envelope, drove away.
HPD's Major Offenders Division Swindle Squad
looking like Cleo from Set It Off.
And thefts involving Scott Merkovich and Sharon Schoolcraft. Why do you think
that one's a different one?
Because I'm on Fox 26. Because you've done this story before.
Yeah. These reporters are great on Fox 26.
Collected debit card information, PIN numbers, use that information to make unauthorized purchases throughout Harris County.
How do you feel about the fact that she's criminally charged?
They got her.
Yes, when I talked to you, it was great news. That was my first thought. And then thank you, God, for bringing justice. And thank you, Randy, for exposing this to the public.
I want to give a shout out to HPD's Major
Offenders
Division Swindle Squad.
He cracks tons of cases.
Working
He's like 80
many months on this case.
All right, Randy, first and foremost, I think we can all say job well done, right, for really getting to this point. So now this woman here behind us, it sounds like a lot of work to do. Was she doing this on her own, or does she have some help with this?
That dude's so big, he looks like a linebacker, but he's got such a gentle voice.
Remember, it was a man who's calling his customers first, and when she was arrested, the detective told me that she basically would say nothing. She just said, hey, I want an attorney. She didn't give any kind of information.
So yeah, that's the story. Yeah, they got her. She's charged. She ain't going to be able to go out and do this anymore, and she probably spent all the money, so she probably can't even afford a lawyer. But yeah, this is what happens to criminals, and I'm not surprised. And I actually seen this story a while ago, and I was like, if they got video, why haven't they figured this out? But yeah, I think we've seen it. Old Cleo's up to her bank robbing ways, just like they did in Set It Off. She has a lot in common with Cleo, actually. But I just thought that was an interesting story. Not everyone's covering it, so I'm gonna let y'all just simmer on that, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.